So we found out that Benjamin Percy's Wolverine #1 is going to cost $7.99. This opened the floodgates, and for the second week in a row, comic book Twitter was in disarray. I like Wolverine, and I love Benjamin Percy's work, and I also spend a bunch of money on comic books each week. So what are my thoughts about this? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Roliver Queen, and in this video I'm going to be answering the question, should you overpay for comic books? If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you're always in the loop whenever I drop new videos. Thank you. And I also want to give a shout out to my future sponsor, Bacardi. Do what moves you. Bacardi sure as hell does move me, and if you're going out this weekend, be sure to have some Bacardi and enjoy it responsibly. So I'm going to go ahead and answer the question. Should you overpay for comic books? The answer is hell yes, but there are some factors that come into play before making that decision. The first question I ask is this a title that I want to read? In terms of Wolverine, yes, it's a title I want to read. I enjoyed both of Benjamin Percy's Green Arrow and Nightwing runs, and he's the reason why I'm now sub to X-Force. I'm highly confident in his work, so a Wolverine title written by him, yes, I want it, and I'll pay for it. I'm someone who's never bought a Wolverine comic book, let alone an X-Men comic book since 2009, up until now, thanks to Hawks and Pox. Being able to explore this iconic character in a solo series, in the eyes of my favorite writers, yeah, I'd be crazy not to hop on board. Next question I ask is, how frequently am I going to be paying extra price for a comic book? To our understanding, it's just one issue of Wolverine that's going to be $7.99, and there's no indication of this being the norm moving forward. I don't know about y'all, but to me, this is acceptable. Now, if this was the price tag moving forward, yeah, I'd just wait for the trade, and I'd understand why people wouldn't be on board. Annuals, one-shots, mini-maxi series are also acceptable in terms of increased comic book prices. Annuals dropped once a year, which pretty much contains 2 issues in one. One-shots are usually part of an event, and it's a quick story that wraps up in one issue. Mini-maxi series are roughly 4 to 12 issues, and they drop monthly, and the titles are usually very spaced out in between each other. The last question I ask myself is, am I getting my money's worth by paying extra? Percy tried calming everyone's nerves by revealing that the $7.99 price tag was due to it having 2 stories in one. This is roughly 72 pages of content. Normally, comics take me 10 to 15 minutes to go through and properly digest. Now I get to spend more time reading thanks to the page count, and at the same time I get to support a writer that I love and has worked his ass off double time to create. To me, that's worth it completely. As for the other pricier comics, I too use similar distinctions. DC's Black Label comics are some of the more expensive ones in my collection. I spend money on them because I enjoy the mature adult subject matter, and the quality of those comic books are pretty top notch. Mix that with the fact that these titles are generally 3 issues and they have huge gaps in between releases, yeah, they're worth the $6.99 that I pay compared to the usual $3.99. To wrap this video up, overpaying for comics isn't a big deal, and I think when comic books are overpriced, there is justifiable reasons behind it. But whether or not you feel that they're legitimate reasons is on you. At the end of the day, no one is forcing you to buy single issues, regardless if they're expensive or not. And remember, trades are always a perfect alternative. In the long haul, trades are way cheaper and conserve way more space. So a lot of the complainers can just stick to those, but it's the internet, and of course people just like to complain for the sake of complaining. Well anyways, let's chat down below. What are your views on overpriced comic books? Let me know down below in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. And also check out my Twitter, my Instagram, and my brand new blog, all located down below in the description box. Roliver Queen out, and please stay warm and stay safe out there.